I'm just waiting until I'm assured that there's no static in the communication. Do it look to you like I am a man who is concerned about anything, have any doubt about anything, have worries about anything? Do I look like that kind of man to you? In the sound of my voice, do my voice have any hesitation or trembling in it? Do you think so? Do you have the ability, no matter how much chaos is around you have courage enough to be still and receive the light of truth and the light of knowledge? Doesn't matter what's going on around you. You in control of what's going around you. You have full power and control of what is going on around you. No matter what you may think to the otherwise, the truth remains that you are in control of everything, all dynamics, down to the molecular. You are in control. Why? Because you're self-governed. No one can impose government on you. You're self-governed. Self-governed. Change the dynamics instantly. I always tell you, human thought is moving at the speed of light. Therefore, it is kinetic. Kinetic all the way to infinity. Apprehend, comprehend, be enlightened. We always have to mix pleasure with business, serious business. Pleasure is to receive the knowledge of who you are, my ability to communicate with you, and your ability to communicate with me. You can communicate with Isabu through DNT, Post Office Box 202166, San Antonio, Texas 78220. When I have a little more time, I can tell the story of Katrina and how we had to leave the comfort of our home in our city, New Orleans, a city that we love very, very deeply. We're going to find that out about people from New Orleans. We loved our city, and we still love our city. But we're not there. We have to move on. And every chance we get, we go back and we do a visit, and it's always a party. Always a big party, big gathering of happiness and of joy. Nobody's judging anybody. We don't do that when family get together. It's just all love. We just love one another. And everybody's just so thrilled to be together. It's like a natural euphoria. It naturally makes you high. So communicating the knowledge of life and the knowledge of the creator of all worlds, seen and unseen, we always lay out the blanket of love. Always. You can trust our love because it do not betray. It never betrays. So you must get your $1,000,000. You have to get your $1,000,000. You can operate from $1,000,000 a little more freely. Nervous system kind of loosen up and you get a little more oxygen for some reason into your lungs. You feel a little more alive. So you need your $1 million. Now, how are you going to get there? You're going to get on my mailing list. Just put a little piece of paper in an envelope, say mailing list, and then say $5 into the envelope. Send it to Isabu. That's coming directly to me. Isabu Asa. Post Office Box 202166, San Antonio, Texas 78220. What I was saying is that when we get a little more time, I want to tell a story about San Antonio and how they received us when we touched down in this great city. Oh, I got to tell that story. We don't have time right now. We're taking care of the business. And when I received your little piece of paper saying, put me on your mailing list, boom, that opens up a flood of power and of knowledge and everything you need. Listen, things is going to become so bright to you, you will fully apprehend and comprehend. If you have not believed that, listen, you talking to someone who's been let down many times, thousands of dollars. So you how to comprehend that. To the point the loss of all that money. But I told her to be patient. You see, I had 100% confidence in what I was doing. You have to build, first of all, you have to build your brand, and people have to be fully confident in your brand. You can't be a liar and build a dominant brand. You can't do that. Isabu in America, plain and simple. When you send that contribution, that's what it is. Listen, you don't have enough money to pay for what's coming back at you. And you're gonna have all the evidence, all the notes, all the secrets. It's not gonna be. Listen. Once you get what I have for you, there's no doubting what's going to happen. It's going to happen instantly. That's the difference from being governed and being self-governed. Self-governed change the dynamics. And let me tell you something that's even more powerful. The Constitution of the United States built over, go to the seal. What's going on? I'm taking just a minute talking to my daughter. Come on in, baby. Take care of your business. So do you understand that? Now, whether or not people understand that clearly, it's the matter of your intelligence. But you're talking about people who have the capacity to be self-governed. You have intelligence in that Constitution. The Constitution wasn't written for barbarians. Hmm? And you still have people who want to be barbarians. But what happened to all barbarians? Read history. The only ones who survive any storm is the most intelligent, the most conscious, and the most wise. The only ones. True knowledge of human existence was transmitted. It was transmitted by highly conscious and highly intelligent people. The Constitution is a beam of light. It's just a beam of light. You always deal with light. The light travels at the speed of 186,000 miles per second. And of course, we're going to leap further, faster than the speed of light because we need that ability to jump into space travel. I know people begin to look funny when I talk about empower you financially. So let's forget about that. So let's get that done now. Let's get that done right now. Yeah, you must understand your place in human existence. You must. You must have a clear, crystal clear understanding of your purpose in the flow, in the revolution, in the cycles of human existence. If you don't, you're lost. And no matter how much in darkness you may be, if you cannot recognize intelligence, if you cannot recognize intelligence, or for whatever reason you act like you don't see and hear intelligence, then you are doomed. You are irretrievably doomed. So everybody get with you, Sabu. You self-govern. I told you that change the dynamics. You're going to see. I didn't go slow. We have to deal with all the skeptics. I understand. And I tell you, I lost thousands by trusting and believing in certain people who did not even have the capacity to live up to their promise. Now, isn't that something? Well, and you wonder why people around the world is looking at America real strange. But I can tell you people around the world is going to do nothing but admire you and I. Why? Listen to me. There's nothing I have not already apprehended and taken into account. I am fully conscious. I'm not your pretender. I do not come under any fake labels or derivatives. Those who think they're higher in intelligence, they know where I'm coming from. As the early lava dense core screams yet remain at rest, I am still in I am still at rest. Still in consciousness of infinite power. To look like I'm concerned about anything. I have nothing but love for you. Nothing but love. I can't be nothing but real with you because I love you and I come out of you. Don't be confused. I'm not a foreigner. I'm not nothing, anything foreign. I came right out of you. Born in the mighty nine of New Orleans, July 13, 1950. An eastern star brought me into the world. I was christened right out of the womb, anointed right out of the womb. And from a child, far back as I can remember, 3 years old, I was always a child in contemplation. I I nearly shocked my mother one evening. She was putting up curtains and trying to figure out a mechanical thing, something mechanical. And she was having a very rough time with that situation. And I just was sitting on the sofa, this little guy at 3. And I told my mother, I said, Mom, I know how to fix that. My mom looked at me, well, what are you talking about? I said, I know how to fix that. But my mother wasn't one of those kind of mothers that would yell at me and curse at me, boy, shut your fucking mouth, shut up. It's talking stupid. My mother would never do nothing like that to her children. At 3 years old, when I said, Mom, I know how to fix that. First she was surprised, but then you know what she said? Come here, baby, and show Mama. Just like that. That's how she handled that situation. Come on, baby, and show Mama. And I struggled up the chair and glanced up the chair where Mama was. And I said, Mama, put that right there. And my mama looked at me and she turned. I said, that Mama right there. I was sure that she was touching what I was telling her. Now, Mama, turn that right there. Turn it, yes. Now, slide it in, Mama. She slid it in. Listen, that curtain was laid and racked. 3 years old. That's why I tell you, I came under the nurturing of an Eastern Star. I had to be real. I had to be truthful down to the core of my being. And I had to go through what I had to go through, even in the United States Marine Corps, on the crucible, the threshing floor, where you are broken down literally to nothing, to dust. And that's when the Creator, Supreme Intelligence, breathes breath into you and you become a living being. So let's enjoy one another as we do, because I always enjoy hanging out with you. But let's also take care of the business so that you will have a stream of income that is going to take you to $1,000,000. Stop talking to people who they have no concern for you. You know it. So I'm not telling you nothing that you don't know. So God has given me breath, and I will use my every breath to bring to you the unquestionable truth in the pure light of knowledge. You be at rest and be at peace. Mayat.